Hey guys, good morning. It's a beautiful day today. Another day on God's green earth. Another day of Miami traffic. Oh my goodness. And I just got a text from the most difficult person I know being sarcastic and negative, which is usual for her. So I'm trying to ignore that. But what was I gonna say? Today I kind of wanted to expand on yesterday's topic about effort, but this is like about letting go. But this is about not letting go like outside circumstances, but letting go of things you have inside you that might be limiting you. So like, for example, for me, a big issue that I've had like throughout my life is just procrastination and waiting until the very last second to get something done. And this way, and I kept thinking about it like my whole life, like, why do I do this? Why do I feel so comfortable doing this? And like, and in my head I would justify like, oh, if I can get it done in this short amount of time right before it's supposed to be done, then why would I waste time before doing it if I'm gonna get like this big burst of energy to be able to do it before? And that's how I would justify it. And it's like two things wrong with that. Well, there's a lot, but two main things that I was thinking about. It's like, life isn't like the small little moments, you know, like life isn't about the big spark of moments like that. Life is about all the small little moments that add up, right? So you don't want your life to be defined by that and then like small little moments where you showed up and then everything else is like flat and then a little spark and a little spark. No, you want it to be like consistently the things that you do in your life and the actions you take consistently working towards something, anything. And even if those things you're working towards don't work out, work towards something else. But it's a matter of building the habit of staying consistent, working a little bit every day towards the things that you want. And so yeah, it's like that's number one. And then number two, it's like you just stressed yourself out. This is still part of number one, actually, my bad. It's a little bit more movement than in the afternoon, so I kind of have to focus, but that's part of number one as well. It's like you're just stressing yourself out, like dysregulating your nervous system when you could have had that thing done. You know it's not going to take you long. Just do it, get it over with, and move on to the next. Like, you don't have to be chasing after and stressed out because you barely have time to do this. Plan ahead, get it done. That way, anything comes up, you're not stressed out, you getting it done, and you know you're going to be okay either way. And then the second thing that I realized about why I was procrastinating, it's because I had a fear of failure, you know? So it's like when you procrastinate and you're already limiting how much time and effort you're able to give to something, if it doesn't work out, then you can sort of just be like, oh, it's because I didn't try my best either way, you know? Like, it's not because I didn't work out, because I know I could have done it if I had time, if I had more time, if I was able to organize a little bit better, if I was able to plan a little bit better. So you can kind of like excuse it, that the procrastination is like a safety blanket. So like if it doesn't work out, you can kind of be like, oh, it's not a big deal, I didn't even try that hard anyway. So if it didn't work out, it's not really a reflection of me. But it is, because you're the one that chose to procrastinate on that. You're the one that had time. You're the one that could have done better, but you didn't. And yeah, it always comes to my head, like my high school like English teacher once told me like I was being mediocre because I didn't want to take the AP English class. And I swear I've never forgotten that. And every time like I do something like that, I'm like, bro, stop doing that, you know? Like, stop limiting yourself. Like, echa pa'lante sin miedo al éxito, you know? Like, give it 100% and just instead of having like that fear of failure and stuff, just don't attach your value to the outcome. Attach your value attach it to something, attach it to the process, attach it to the fact that you showed up, you were consistent, you really tried all that you could, and that's all. At the end of the day, you're the only one that knows if you're doing that or not. So whatever, somebody rejects it, somebody doesn't like it, somebody fails you, if you know that you gave it 100%, you're going to slowly build up that confidence within yourself to try again next time and improve and get better, because it's like, okay, it wasn't enough, but it was my all, you know, so I can rest easy in that, knowing that it didn't work out for a reason. It didn't happen for another reason, because it wasn't because of me. It's not because I could have done better. It's not because I didn't try hard enough, because I didn't, you know. So just having like changing that mentality in my life has helped me so much. It's like, no fear of failure. Like, don't think you have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You're never gonna be perfect. You just have to show up consistently and actually give it 100%. You know, don't go through life not giving things 100% because, oh, then if I give it 100% and it didn't work out, like, I can excuse it and it's like not really a reflection of me because I didn't try my best. No, just give it 100%. The reflection of you isn't whether it's not based on the outcome. It's based on the process and the consistency of showing up for yourself and doing what you said you would do. Keep showing up, keep being consistent. That's going to help you build confidence in yourself and have the confidence to then, if something doesn't work out and if the outcome is not what you thought it would be, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, like my life is defined by this outcome. It's not going to be, because you know who you are, you know you showed up, you know that you can do that again. You know that's the kind of person you are, and you're building confidence in that, and nobody can tell you anything, because then your validation is going to come from within yourself, and whatever anybody else has to say about it, it's not going to affect you, trust me, because you already have like that confidence in yourself that, well, I know what I did, I know how I behaved, what I got done, what I worked through to get this finished. So whatever the outcome is, detach yourself from it and instead focus on the process and how you're showing up consistently. But yeah, I feel like I repeated a lot of the same stuff a lot, and it also goes, it's like, once you do that, if the outcome isn't what you wanted it to be, you can go back and you can reflect on it honestly. It's not like you're gonna go back and be like, well, it's just because I didn't have enough time, because maybe if you had enough time and you put enough effort into it, you still wouldn't have gotten the outcome that you wanted, right? So you're cheating yourself of true reflection and truly going back and reflecting on something and being able to see where it went wrong, because you're already excusing it by saying it's just because of this one thing. And you don't know that because you didn't actually try as hard as you could, and you didn't actually do everything you could. So once you do that and something still doesn't work out, you can go back and you can reflect on it and analyze, like, why didn't it work out? Even though I was trying my best, I did this and this and this. Maybe next time I'll try this and that and that. I'll try that and that and that. You know what I mean? And then you give yourself the chance to grow over time and to go back and really make progress for next time you try, if you want to try again, you know? And it's not just, oh, it didn't happen because I didn't try, and if I had tried, I'm a superstar, so it would have worked out. It's not true. And I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Hold on, had a little brain fart. But yeah, just show up consistently. Don't attach yourself to the outcome. Attach your value and your how you feel about yourself to the process. Why? Because that's something you can control. You can control what you're doing. You can control how much effort you're giving something. You can control how hard you try. You can't control the outcome. So you can attach anything. You can't internalize anything that's related to an outcome that depends on people beyond you. You can only do that about the process. Show up in the process. And then also it gives you the chance to look back and analyze, this is what I did, this is what I'm going to do different next time, and maybe that's going to change the outcome if you want to try again. So just 2 things that I've been like learning throughout life, and it's a thing I had a really big issue with, was procrastination, and sometimes I still do. And nowadays though, when I find myself that I'm procrastinating something, I've come to realize too, it's not just those 2 things, because I've tried to work on that as much as I could. It's more like, it's something I don't really want to do. And sometimes you have to do those things in life, but it also helps to listen to that, because like, well, if this isn't something I want to do, then let me work towards something else that I'm actually going to try and put my effort into. And another thing that has helped me a lot, guys, it's like, I found out about this about 2-3 years ago, but it's a thing like you do, it's kind of like an Eisenhower matrix, but instead of, I don't know how the original one is because I changed it up, but you do like an Eisenhower matrix, x-axis, y-axis, and then you have 4 little grids on it, and then you sort the task that you need to do and the things you need to get done by effort and time. So like, something takes up the most effort and the most time, you're gonna put it in the first quadrant. And then here it's like, it takes most amount of time but little less effort, you put it here. And then here it's less time, same effort, and then lowest effort, lowest time. So then you list them off like that, and then whenever you have free time during your day, you look at it and you're like, oh, this thing that I need to do, it's gonna take me a little bit amount of time but a lot of effort. Am I focused right now? I could do it now. Or this thing, it's gonna take a lot of time but little effort. Maybe you can work on it like in the background, or like multitask on it while you're doing something else. So that's something that has helped me a lot as well. But yeah, I just don't limit yourself. Let go of limiting beliefs that you may have. Let go of striving for perfection. You're never gonna be perfect. I wish you all could be, but it's just not reality. So the next best thing is to honor your own time, honor your life, honor the time you have here, honor the people around you, because when you're better, they can be better too. You can help them out, and give everything 100%. I don't care, give it 100%. You go to bed exhausted, you go to bed tired, but you go to bed knowing who you are, knowing the kind of person that you are, knowing what you give, and that's going to tremendously like help you out and build your confidence over time. But yeah, just my 2 cents today. I need to check the GPS to see if like there's a bunch of traffic coming up. But yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and again, if you have like any happy song recommendations, leave it in the comments below. Love you, bye.